All right, guys. Well, it's time to get to the controversial topic. Guys, earlier today, TMZ Sports reported that wrestling legend Hulk Hogan has died at 71 years old. Hit it.
Trumpet.
There it is. He passed away. The crazy thing is, the last time he was ever seen in like a wrestling ring or any capacity, he got booed out of the building. He was not well liked for a multitude of reasons that I don't think we need to fully get into here. You could do your own research. There's a lot. All I'm saying is he lived a very fulfilling, crazy life with a lot of twisted turns, and I can't wait to look at it today. These are 29 of the most outrageous tales that he told. And listen, I'm going to take him at face value. He said 29 outrageous things, and everybody seems to think that they're not true. This site says that they're outrageous lies and tall tales. Well, I'll be the judge of that. I'm going to rank it, okay? Maybe there's more to this story than we know. Let's see how truthful the old Hulkster was. Number 1, Hulk Hogan rejected dinner invitations from Madonna and Cher. All right. I mean, maybe. That might be real. He was a big name at that time. Hogan said he was at Vince McMahon's birthday party, and a police officer came and asked him to go downstairs to a limo. Hogan said no. The other incident took place when Hogan was at MSG, and he declined. We're going to call this fiction. I don't think that happened. I don't think Madonna or Cher would be interested in Hulk Hogan. That one's not real. But that's only one, right? Muhammad Ali considered him the greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali said he was the greatest, famously. He said, I am the greatest. But here he is, holding up Hulk's hand. I don't know. That shit might... Hold on. Muhammad Ali was a boxing legend, but what did Ali think of Hogan? According to Hulk Hogan, it seemed like Ali was a fan of his, so much so that he would say, Hulk Hogan, you're the greatest of all time, whenever they saw each other. Anytime they saw each other, and he put, I need to remind you, Terry, I love you, and you're the best to ever do it. He was always so nice to me. Whenever he would greet me, he would say in his whisper voice, Hulk Hogan, you're the greatest of all time. I think that was probably not true either. Muhammad Ali was famously known as saying he was the greatest of all time.
Coney, you were the greatest of all time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Is that you, Muhammad Ali? Is that Muhammad Ali's estate? Letting me know. Thank you, Muhammad Ali. In honor of Hulk Hogan, he was probably the greatest tweet of all time. Damn, Bam, I wish you were still with us. I'd love to hang out again. My brother, miss you. I'm alive, but miss you too. Oh, yeah, he thought that Bam Margera was dead, and he wanted to hang out with him. Wait, Hulk Hogan died before Bam Margera. Bam Margera has the opportunity to do the funniest tweet. This is one of my favorites. I'll repost it. How do you spell roster? I just woke up funny as shit, sitting here hoping to go to the bathroom and still laughing. H poop. What is... Me and all my friends at the 10 p.m. Ninga Turtle. Oh, that's close. That's real close. Careful. Almost. Oh, man. Force of habit. Hulk Hogan got his black eye from a speeding jet ski. Oh, this one's really funny. Just to give you guys the long and short of it, at this WrestleMania, Hulk Hogan showed up with a fucked up eye. And, like, everybody's like, what the fuck happened to you? And he's like, oh, I got hit by a jet ski. But everybody thinks what actually happened was Randy Savage punched him in the eye. And Randy Savage keeps talking about, oh, man, whoever dinged up Hogan must have got him real good. Hogan looks like he got a big shiner on that left eye. I wonder who punched him. And, like, if you listen to it, it sounds very much like he punched the fuck out of Hulk Hogan. He said it was a jet ski, which is, like, Herculean, right? Like, to get hit by a fucking jet ski, they just have one Sharingan eye. I think this one's probably fiction. I don't think that one's true. I do... Apparently, from all reports, Randy Savage did punch him. I wasn't there. I don't know. Probably fiction. Hulk Hogan said that Mike Tyson was scared to face him in a boxing match. All right. Hogan said that he wanted to set up a pay-per-view bout between him and Mike Tyson, but Tyson was too scared. Put that in the fact column. That shit sounds real, actually. Hulkster's big and strong. What's the height difference there? I feel like Mike Tyson is like 5'10". Tyson did lose to one of the Pauls, so probably real. Good point. Yep. If Mike Tyson loses to Logan Paul, he would definitely lose to Hulk Hogan. Didn't want to face the Hulkster. He might get a leg drop. Hulk Hogan was supposed to be the face of the George Foreman grill. Like, it was going to be the Hulk Hogan grill. Hogan claimed that on an episode of Hogan Knows Best, but the reason he didn't get the offer because he was out picking up his kids from school. Oh, man. He's such a good dad. If he didn't go pick up his kids from school and be such a present and active father in his kid's life, he would be the face of the George Foreman grill. Why are his eyes weird in that photo? Just how he looks, man. You guys want to see my favorite Hulk Hogan moment? So I don't know the whole story here. I think these guys are like demons from hell. Yeah, he's at the River Styx, and he just lands in hell, and this happens.
Where am I? There's no Hulkamaniacs here. I've never been here before. It's not hot.
Why did he say that? Why did he scream in pain? Why did he scream in pain? If it's not hot, why did he... Was he expecting it to be like boiling, scalding water? This is my favorite Hulk Hogan moment. Oh, Gremlins? This movie's weird, man.
When they go out to a theater, they want cold sodas, hot popcorn, and no monsters in the...
Dude, the crazy thing, he was probably like 28 during this. People looked so old back then. It's all the cigarette smoke, steroids and drugs. Dude, even with all the steroids and drugs, he lived to 71. That's true. Ozzy made it to 76. Like, if you got... I'm just saying, if I loved to do drugs and drink and steroids, these guys are aspirational. They got into their 70s. Dude, Ric Flair is like 80, and he's done all that shit, man. He won't stop now. 71 for a wrestler from that era. Seriously, like, adjusting for inflation, like dog years, he's like 300 years old. Hulk Hogan fought pride fighters in the 70s, but pride fighting wasn't a thing until 1997. Well, hold on. I think this one might be a turn of phrase. I think he was saying, like, pride as in, like, MMA people. He might have been fighting MMA people. I'm going to give him a fact on that. I could see that one. He's using it as, like, a phrase thing. He meant gay people. Yeah, maybe he didn't know the difference. You guys remember when Randy Savage put out a rap album telling Hulk Hogan he wanted to fight, and then he died? Randy Savage was like, let's fight for real, Hulk Hogan, and then he died. That is a crazy bit. What a weird thing to do. Hulk Hogan got front row tickets to a WWE show for a Make-A-Wish kid. Except Hulk Hogan wasn't at that show. He found the kid. He was like, here's 2 front row tickets, young man. And then he didn't show up. He made a whole song about it. Wait, really? No way. I don't know if I'm allowed to laugh at this. Because I want to laugh at Hulk Hogan, but I don't want to laugh at the circumstances.
I knew you were a Hulkamaniac right from the very start.
I'm slowly realizing that the Hulk Hogan, everybody is a Hulkamaniac, whether, like, just off rip. If he meets you, you're a Hulkamaniac unless you've proven otherwise. As we are born without sin, we are also born as Hulkamaniacs. That's a good way to put it. The Casio trumpet. Dude, you know what destroyed Hulk Hogan's credibility? The internet. Isn't that a bummer? Without the internet, you would believe anything he said. Why would the Hulkster lie? Exactly. What would he have to lie about? Hulk Hogan wrote movie scripts but didn't get any credit. So he wrote Mr. Nanny and Santa with Muscles. But the Screenwriters Guild of America didn't give him any credit. Oh, man. I hate the Screenwriters Guild. Claiming to write Santa with Muscles is not any sort of flex. Well, that makes it more, like, feasible, right? Wouldn't that, don't you think that would make it a little bit easier to swallow? Like, it's not like he's writing Ben-Hur. MLB's New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds scouted him, but his arm injury cost him an MLB career. Oh, man. This guy has lived quite a life. He could have been a baseball star. Bro is Forrest Gump. This is quite an experienced fellow, I think. He's been through quite a lot. Hulk Hogan said he threw 90 before he broke his arm. Wait, he was going to be a pitcher? Racist Forrest Gump. I guess so, yeah. The Undertaker almost paralyzed him at Survivor Series. Dude, this story is so funny. So if you guys don't know this story, basically The Undertaker is a young kid from Texas just starting out, and Hulk Hogan is like really afraid because his spot is getting threatened, and he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't want him to take over my spot, right? I'm the big guy at the company. And Undertaker's move is the tombstone where he drops you on your head. He goes into a match with Undertaker, and he's like, listen, when you do it, just don't drop me on my head. Just protect me. Please don't drop me on my head. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Don't drop me on my head. Please don't hurt me. You can't hurt me. Don't drop me on my head. And Undertaker's like, yeah, man, I won't drop you on your head. Don't worry. Seriously, don't drop me on my head. It's very important. Don't hurt me. I don't want to hurt my head. And then Undertaker does his move. He's totally fine. He doesn't get dropped on his head. And Hulk Hogan is like, oh, you dropped me on my head. Oh, my neck. Oh. And so he goes to the back, and he's like, oh, that guy, that new kid is not safe. That new kid, he's going to hurt people. I don't think that guy has what it takes. He hurt my neck. Oh, my neck. But then a video comes out which shows that he did not get dropped at all. There's like literally video evidence, and he's like, well, it felt really bad. Well, it actually did hurt a lot, though. So Hulk Hogan wrestled 400 days in a single year. How did he do that? Hulk Hogan did claim that back in his heyday, he wrestled in 400 days in 1 year. Okay, let's hear him out. Wait, Hogan claimed that since he traveled so frequently between the U.S. and Japan, the time difference made the 400 days a possibility. Oh, he's time traveling. If I wrestle in California at 8 p.m., and then I immediately book a flight to Japan and get 8 hours back, I could wrestle at 7 p.m. And that's not a different day, I guess. I guess that's a bit of a set. But it would be a new day in America, right? So that's 2 days. I kind of get this one. I get what he's saying on that. Because it's a different day in Japan than it is in America at that time. I see that one. I get what he's saying. So he actually died at 76. Yeah, he was actually 76 years old, not 71. Hulk Hogan's lavish lifestyle cost him hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars? This one is fact, you think? I played that spend Bill Gates' money, or spend Jeff Bezos' money. I couldn't spend hundreds of millions of dollars. I tried. I bought so many sports teams and laptops. Gambling? You think he's a gambler? Oh, he's definitely a gambler. I don't even know why I asked that. Gotta remember, Hulk Hogan had 150 more days to spend money compared to the average person. You're right, yeah. He had an extra half a year. Yeah, I read Hulk Hogan's leaked contract today. He put in it that he could decide the outcome of every match he was in. Which is insane. He gets to just be like Thanos in his own federation. Also, he gets 30% of all money, no matter what. 25% of all money. Like, what kind of passive is that? Hulk Hogan outdrank John Belushi after WrestleMania 2. John Belushi passed away in 1982. When did WrestleMania 2 happen? 1986. Okay. Easy to outdrink a corpse. He definitely did drink more than him on that night. I would say that. Technically true. That one's fact, I guess. It has to be. That did occur, actually. Elvis Presley was a huge Hulk Hogan fan. Elvis Presley died in 1977. Elvis was a huge Hogan fan. Hogan was a part of the wrestling scene in Memphis. Not only was he part of it, he was so popular that Elvis would come out to watch him wrestle. Is there no world where maybe Elvis saw him one time? Maybe Elvis saw him one time, right?
You gotta keep in mind that Hogan is a proven time traveler. If you come into this with that mindset, it all makes sense.
If he went back in time and performed in front of the king, maybe he'd be like, wow, this is awesome. Did his dad dress up as Elvis? He might have seen an impersonator and not known the difference. I don't think he would know Elvis if he saw him. It was the Honky Tonk Man. Wait, Hulk Hogan? Did Elvis look like this? Was this Elvis? I have some terrible news. This guy was a big fan of Hulk Hogan. Wait a minute. He has Elvis on the shirt! Andre the Giant weighed 600 pounds at WrestleMania. Holy shit. Did he actually? He was billed at 450, but he was actually closer to 600. Why would they lie? Hogan now says that it's 650. He just keeps gaining weight. By the way, that was the one where he slammed him. And by the way, they also don't mention, I think Hulk Hogan said before that Andre died like a few days after this match. Like, he killed him. Hulk Hogan was like, yeah, I slammed Andre and he broke his back and then he died. Hulk Hogan could have been a part of Metallica. This is the one that everybody talks about. I love this one. Hulk Hogan apparently claims that he would have been in Metallica as its bassist, but the guy didn't even know who Hulk Hogan was. Which, by the way, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie, by the way. Now who's lying? You don't know who Hulk Hogan is? On the Howard Stern show, Lars Ulrich, Metallica guy. You know who Hulk Hogan is. You live in a WWE bubble. No. Oh my god. I think you are 20-something years old. I think you don't know how famous Hulk Hogan was. Am I insane for saying that Hulk Hogan was like one of the most famous people on the planet? I would say Hulk Hogan was top 10 most famous people in the world in the 90s. Actually, The Rock and John Cena are perfect examples. Everybody knows them. I think Hogan was more famous than them back then. Out of your mind? Wrestling was way bigger then than it is now. Hogan was way bigger than John Cena. That's just untrue. Dude, Chet is very young. I need to do a census now. Was Hulk Hogan a liar or perhaps more powerful than we could possibly imagine? Wait! Guys, that is Big Daddy Cool, Big Sexy himself, Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash stands at 6'10" and weighs 500 pounds. For him to be toppled over by Hulk Hogan in this period would take a massive element of force. It would take something the likes of which we've never seen before. There is no way that Hulk Hogan, here I believe in his 50s, could ever knock down Kevin Nash. He didn't even exert himself. What obscene strength.
What was that about?
He won't get 3.
What's going on here? What?
Good heavens. Could John Cena do that?
Boy, he has.
Fuck him. Oh. Hulk Hogan's first reaction to Young Jeezy. He had to run it back 3 times. It just keeps restarting it over and over. Damn, this shit gotta hit. Alright, I gotta retweet that. That's a good moment. That's pretty good. That first intro, that shit goes hard. Oh my god, man. Almost cured the racism. Almost. Clearly not quite.